Aww.
Hey guys, welcome in. Game 3 of Pro League right now. Just talking to
Nuga, I
Isaiah and
love
Nuga.
you.
Yep, we got Nuga as co-caster, Isaiah as co-caster, and we actually got Wild Rage and Go Get It playing in today's match. It's gonna
All
be
right.
amazing. Just calling out teams, we got top left, Cyrus and Relentless, top right, Frez and Zone Player, also known as Wild Rage, bottom right, Toxic Panda and Roz, and then bottom left, Go Get It and Kurdo. Actually, fairly
All
balanced
right.
teams. I think those are fairly balanced. I can't really think of a specific favorite that I would have.
This is not about this game mode, but Nuga, what was that game that I used to smack you in all the time?
That you smacked me? You talking about Battlecraft?
Yeah, that game I always used to smack you in. Yeah, that
Yeah,
game.
yeah.
I
Talking
thought you were
shit.
gonna say like Tetris or something like that.
My dibs are on bot rate. You know.
Bot
So
right.
now if they win, you owe me another $1.
So,
If Bravo wins.
so what you were trying to say is you're a Roz fanboy, and it's only gonna cost me $1 to prove you wrong, right?
I mean, do you want to bet $100?
No, no,
I'm
no,
serious.
no. I'm cool with the dollar because if I win, we're even. I owe you $1 right now that I have to Venmo to you. But
Oh, you should do that. I'll take a picture of the
let-
notification.
Well,
And
do you
post it.
do you take today? Do you take this round bet right now?
Making bets on it.
Make bets after you send the money. No other questions asked.
Yeah, I'm good for the money, but if we're gonna go for the bet, we might as well not Venmo if it's gonna be even.
I'm loving this, man. I'm seeing a Fred against Relentless lane.
All right. Another $1.
For bottom right.
$2.
Okay, I can go for that. I can go for that. So that means,
If bottom
Do
right
I-
wins, I
wait.
get $3.
but okay, what's the opposite? I need to call out a team to get $2. Is that what that means?
Yeah, you call out a team, but if none of the teams win, then Nuga just gets $1 because he's awesome.
I'm gonna go with top left, Cyrus and Relentless, only because I think they're overdue for a win. So
Yeah.
Alright.
I haven't seen Relentless around in a long time though.
you know, Relentless. I have a special bond. Relentless. He just gave birth to twins. I just found out my wife is pregnant. I'm rooting.
Wasn't it
for
like
him.
a year ago? Your wife is pregnant.
Yep. And no, he just gave birth to twins like a month ago, man. I think.
Are you
it's been a month.
serious?
Yeah, it has
That
been
was not a
long.
month ago. You posted that. You guys pinned it. Like that was like 9 months ago.
Jack, you said you're expecting a kid?
Yeah. Oh, we'll find out
Oh
the
my god, congrats.
Thank you. We'll find out the gender next week. So.
That's so awesome.
It was two months ago. It was on the 6th. So it was, yeah, 2 months ago on the 6th.
2 months ago. So me and Relentless share this bond. Even though he had twins, I think he was much more productive with his kid having.
Jack, aren't you like 60? How do you having kids at 60?
Dude,
I'm kidding.
What are you saying, Isaiah?
Oh.
Shut up, man.
oh, hurts. That hurts.
Show some respect. Yeah.
Jack, how old are you?
We're a little bit older. I'm 1983.
You're older than 60?
Whatever 1983 is. I think that's what. Is that 36 or 35? Fuck, I can't even remember now. But
You don't. Yeah, I don't even remember how
you
old I am.
stop counting after a while, so you don't want to count anymore.
Really? You're young.
Once your back starts hurting.
You know what they don't tell you about getting old is you're always the same guy. You remember
Wait.
yourself as 20,
Then why?
except
Why is your hair
your
white?
body slowly betrays you. Dude,
Quick
I tell
question,
you,
why
you haven't
is-
seen a recent picture of me. My hair is long as shit now. Like I was growing it out just to be hipster, and then
I remember you had a picture
coronavirus.
like a.
And then coronavirus
it.
happened. I can't even get a haircut now. My hair is really fucking long.
Well, around here they're actually opening places up again. So is that happening in California too or not?
We started opening up last Friday, but it's still
Yeah.
really limited. Like I'm in Huntington Beach, which you probably heard on the news because there's been a lot of protests. It was really busy today with a lot of social disobedience. Our beaches are open, but a lot of people pushing back against the governor. So yes, things are starting to open up a lot over here now.
Okay. But you're rocking with the long hair. You're not gonna get it cut.
Our hair. I don't think any hairstylists are open yet. But yeah, I'm rocking the long
Yeah.
hair.
Yeah, some
That
haircut
was
places are still open over here. They never closed.
By the way, Cyrus Relentless doing great.
No, they
Yeah.
suck.
Oh, no. Come on, man. I got $2 on him. You're just jealous
Alright,
because
I
if I
got.
actually win this, you owe me $1.
Two
Yeah, I
bucks
owe you
riding on it.
$1 because I won the last round's bet, so I only owe you $1 if you win.
You're absolutely right, but you'll owe me $1 nonetheless.
But if I win, you owe me $3.
$2. You only bet
Hey, it
$1.
looks like I think Ross heard
Okay,
your
yeah,
complaint, Jack.
$2 here.
He
$2.
didn't he knew that you didn't like the shield tower and the Marauder square, so he moved it back to the Reaper square.
You know, and I've seen who is it that does that in pubs a lot? There's a particular player that always goes shield tower to bait them.
Oh,
Underscore.
Slayall.
Underscore.
Slayall? Okay.
Well,
He goes
underscore does
shield
that
tower. He makes a shield tower and a sensor tower, and then he nukes whoever goes near him.
too. What?
So dumb.
Who the
I don't
hell
know
is Slayall? Or
You haven't
whoever?
seen him around? Okay, maybe it's just me that's seen him.
No,
Oh,
no.
Slayall? I don't know
I-
who that is.
I've seen Slayall, but I remember in a pub specifically, someone would always open up tower first, and they would draw aggro. So when
Yeah.
I saw it last game, I was like, "Oh wow, I wonder if this is gonna work." It kind of didn't work, but it didn't not work either.
They did
So-
get Marauders on it, so that worked.
exactly.
But yeah, I don't think. I mean, I think it's better to get it later, just so you know you have the 125 minerals and you're fighting army upgrades. But you know, whatever works for you.
And
And it
they-
looks like a bunker is actually going to get done for both diagonal blue or teal and green. And Fred Merkt. Not just Merkt. He went Merkt, combat shield, 6 speed, the trifecta, triple threat.
Bucker going down for bottom left right now.
I'll be back.
Yeah, bottom left really needs to get something going here because everyone else. Actually, no. Top right is. I was molested by a guy with Down syndrome. Okay,
I had
Whatever you
no
say.
idea that he knew.
I'm sorry to hear that.
From outside. No, I'm just kidding. No, that's just a joke. Yeah, try not
So
to alt chat.
Marauder. Unfortunately for Kurdo, his lane just gets rods up. Or actually, no, it's not his lane, so at least there's that. But his lane's mate.
What do you think of Roz winning these two games? Is it proving that? Well, last game, well, I don't think it was really the meta that worked, but the first game you can say was a very different meta that either got proved right or wrong. Do you think the first game was just played wrong, or do you actually shows validity in that? Strategy?
And you're talking about the thing where his diagonal had died and then he ended up taking it, right?
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know if I can say, like, take Roz as a player. Like, I've talked to him, I play with him, I know kind of how he thinks during the game, and I don't think he's the guy who's saying like I want my I don't think he starts the game saying, oh, my diagonal is my enemy. Like, he kind of takes it as it goes. And in that first game, his diagonal, meaning his cross, like, they were behind. The other diagonal were dominant. So he kind of made an executive decision that he didn't want to die first. So he went tank. He went, secured the Marauder, and then he kind of just waited it out with his lower score, and it ended up like the natural 3v2 went on his diagonal because they were a little less safe, I guess. So in that sense, I don't think he planned that his diagonal was dying, but he definitely didn't die first, I guess is how to put it. Like, he realized what was going on, and he executed a strategy that would make sure that he didn't die first, because he knew his diagonal was weaker. So in that sense, I don't know if it's like a meta thing or if it's just responding to the situation of the game. If that makes sense to a whiskey brain Drac.
It does. No, it does. You probably heard the commentary because I think you were in the stream or whatnot. The game where we're really trying to figure out like what was behind it. So from what I hear, what you're saying is he was responding to the circumstance rather than orchestrating the circumstance.
Yeah, well, I'm not sure. I'm not in his head, but that's what I'm thinking. Because I don't think any good ZC player would just start the game being like, you know what, my diagonal is going to die, and I'm going to 4v2 like my lane. It's just like, I don't think that's a winning strategy overall, but it definitely kept him alive, so hey.
And he
ended
won the
up taking
game.
it.
He won
Yeah,
the
with
game.
the mass tanks.
Yeah.
Super mass tanks. Didn't even need the army. 3v2 on top right, by the way. They're getting pelted. And hey, Wild Rage, his Pro League tryout, I guess. He's doing great. He got a Booker up. Good for him.
You know,
Although he is behind his lane.
I super like Wild Rage. I would probably tell them this straight to his face too, because I don't think he's the type that would take it straight to the brain. But super humble guy, good player, willing to learn. I think he's going to be one of the greats in no time.
Yeah. He has a great mindset for improving. He's always watching the games and thinking about it critically. I love bottom rights and top lefts builds. They have really great builds, and they even have a tank almost halfway done for the green guy.
Do you think they're going to be able to get this rotter up right now?
Well, Teal's supply's low. He did get the SCV snipe, though. As long as Fred can keep those Marauders away, and he is in the shield tower, so I'm liking it so far. Those concussive shells, I don't know, they just need a little bit more build time. Don't go into mid. Maybe a turret would secure it. Maybe one turret.
I'm hoping they use a turret. You know, I'm a little bit biased since I have a dollar. If they use a nuke instead of a turret, you know, they're gonna get the build up, but they are a turret down. But to be honest, I don't know how bad that is, because the meta's kind of shifted where you almost have to trade off your nukes to make a deal later, right?
Right.
So if you got to do it later, why not do it sooner, right?
Yeah.
So,
And they felt like they had to nuke, so they did it. I mean, shit, the bunker's up, so hey. But just from the optics of this, you see bottom right 7.6, top left 7.3, and then the other diagonal 5.6, 5.3. So it's like you can kind of tell the momentum this game's going in. Now, when it comes to tank play, everyone can get outplayed. You know, you can get the first shot and swing it in your direction. But right now, the momentum is definitely in bottom right, top left, and they might be going in for a 2v2 later on.
look at this little bit of surround around the bunker. Bunker getting filled with 3 people. Now, well, basically full, but it was surrounded there for a second. Tank is going to finish for bottom right.
Yeah, you're probably going right over to the pinks.
All right, I'm back. Let me guess.
Yep.
Ross is winning, right? As I expected.
Depends on your definition of winning.
Being in first.
He hasn't even unsieged his tank yet. He's just leaving it there.
Oh, he has a tank?
Both those teams have a tank, so they're. If you were to look at raw team score, they are.
If I'm Roz, I push top right. Top right only has 1 nuke, and they're down a tank. They don't have any tanks.
Yeah. That nuke was used on top left, so he might not know.
If I'm Ross, I'd try to stop aggroing bottom left in 4v2. I mean, in 2v2, going up and down, because then bottom right can probably kill top right, because they have a tank, and top right only has 1 nuke.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah.
So you're
Cyrus
saying
already
you would
got
try
his
to...
2.
Go ahead, Nuga. Sorry.
Nothing. I wasn't saying anything. Go ahead.
No, I was going to just clarify with Nick, with Isaiah. You're saying you would switch to 2v2 where it'd be the right side versus the left side?
I think he was saying top to bottom.
Yeah, top to bottom. Because yellow doesn't have a nuke, and they don't have any tanks.
Oh, yellow is actually messed up Roz a little bit there, but this tank push is still going great. And the bunker is toast.
Wait,
They have to nuke.
pulling?
Here comes the nuke. Maybe nuke? No? Oh, they're just going to give it up.
Wait, what? Oh, the bunker?
The pink guy. Oh, there he goes.
Oh, they lost the bunker, though. I don't know.
Yeah, that could have come earlier, I feel like.
Yep. So...
Tough spot.
Bottom left's definitely at a disadvantage, you know, but if I'm dumb, I'd still want a 2v2 top to bottom, because top right doesn't have any tanks.
Yeah, so Ross has a choice here, and so does Toxic. Toxic is a good
I would just
player.
do anything to not be the first team to die, but they aren't first, so...
Yeah, so if they chose to push the tank fully and kill bottom left, you know, it would be pretty obvious.
They'll get 4v2, so... Maybe they're trying to let them fall behind a little bit, and then hit top right?
Maybe they'll get 4v2, but I mean, look at top left score. It's almost the same. So maybe they would 2v2. I don't know. But they're not choosing to do that, so we won't find out.
I don't know, but Roz has weird strategies, so I guess you'll have to wait and see.
He's definitely going to try to outsmart everybody.
Roz is losing. He doesn't even have a hairline no more. He has long hair, and he's white. He's all 3 of them.
Isaiah, man, you're too young to make those kind of judgments.
You got to go after his hairline like that?
You never know what genetics are going to do to you just yet.
Yeah,
Everybody's got a full head of hair, you know, until they...
Nugo, you sound
Oh,
like
they
you're
don't?
22. I don't know. You sound like you're 22.
Okay.
Dude,
I'm
I'm
20.
just saying, Isaiah. I've seen people start having the receding hairline by like 23 or 24. You,
Whoa! My dad's hairline started receding when he was
so,
17.
so there you go. There you
Yeah,
go.
you
I
can't
got I
talk.
got my I got my parents' genes, but my
Yeah,
hairline ain't
you can't.
receding when I'm 15.
It's coming, bro.
I
I'm
know.
sorry to tell you.
I know.
Enjoy. Well, no, I'm just playing. I'm just playing.
Nah,
What do you,
nah.
Nico?
I'm gonna say it. I think I got my mom's genes though. That explains why I'm tall. My mom's tall. My mom's 5'8".
That is
Nice.
so weird because usually it's
Oh,
yeah, it works.
Orange
that
nuked
was a
himself.
yeah. That nuke was not what you want. He
Yeah,
nuked half
that
his own
nuke
army.
that nuke lost them the game.
Well,
Depends to
so
what Blue does.
it seems like Roz's plan was to kill that one light pink bunker and then try and finish off top right so that the 4v2 is weaker on him
I
because the
think
bottom
he's
left
like
is
I think he's trying to like do damage to both sides. So
exactly.
maybe,
Yeah, exactly.
yeah. I think they should 2v2 top left.
That's what I would do, but he's not
Bottom left's
wanting
not doing anything, so top right's getting pissed at their diagonal right now.
it.
Okay,
Oh
I feel
man,
bad for what's his name? Wild Rage, right?
this might be a quick one. They might finish
Yeah,
them off and then just finish off the other
I
guys.
I honestly feel bad for Wild Rage. He wasn't doing that bad either.
He's not doing that bad.
Yes.
And let's just put it out there. Kurto's a very well vetted, voted in pro. It's not a consequence of the vote or anything that we did that's causing this.
Yep.
How
And
many people voted yes?
For Wild Rage, 6 people
Yeah.
voted yes. It was unanimous. I posted in voting channel and it was with the public vote. It was not unanimous, but within the pro channel it was unanimous.
this is such a symmetrical game. Look at the one diagonal has just 2 bunkers each. The other
Yeah,
diagonal has the
Roz is
whole
just like
square.
weakening both sides. That
Yeah,
thing's
this is gonna
dead.
be
This tank
it's
is
gonna
gonna
be a
die.
straight 2v2. Oh,
Oh. Okay, he's gonna move his tanks back. Dude, I love my commentating, and I love also ear raping Draconis. I love it.
You love what?
Do you love the ear rape track?
dude, their scores are so. Who would win this? Do you think? Who would win this fight between the bottom right and the top left? They're so even.
I don't.
Isaiah,
Well, bottom right has more tanks.
we have
Yeah.
7 viewers right now, so it's either me commentating or you commentating that's driving that. I don't know which one it is.
Definitely the 7 people. You know, the stream
Last
cheating.
last week's games have 100 views on the channel, so people watch it back from the video.
Oh, I love doing that.
I really hope that's the case because we have had a really good couple of games this last couple pro leagues.
Yeah, no, I'm not kidding. It actually has like most of the videos have like 30, 40 views. This one got 100, so people actually go back for it.
Wow.
I always go back here. Like when I
And-
quit, I just come on. Like I just come watch the stream while I play Fortnite.
yeah, it's fun. The bottom right got most of these kills, so they're really in a good spot. They have almost 3K on their diagonal, so top left is kind of realizing.
Whenever I hear Panda hosting, I just like leave the stream because his quality is so bad. I just don't like watching.
no one is safe from the Isaiah roasting. Damn.
Oh,
I think they
God,
finished
no way.
bottom left, finished top right, 2v2, and then bottom right wins because they have more tanks.
Isaiah,
Yeah,
you need to
top
stop holding
left.
back. Tell us how you really feel.
Do they have splash? They have splash. Okay.
Yeah, top left just needs to trade a little bit more so they can have the same 20K score, and then I think they're good to finish. I think it'll be a good fight. 2 nukes to 2 nukes, you know. I think
Yeah,
it'll be good.
it's pretty even. I
Oh,
think
but
top
there you-
left has more bunkers, but
What
bottom
are they
right has.
doing here?
Come
They don't
on,
want it?
top left. Daddy needs a new pair of $1
Come on,
bills.
get this game over. Get this game over with so I could smack people in After Dark, please. Unless there's 4 games.
I don't
Top
know.
right is just crying.
These games have been so long. I'll
Yeah,
be
I don't think this
surprised
game's-
if there's After Dark.
Because I remember at the 40-minute mark, there was still all 4 teams are alive, so it was pretty dumb.
Man.
Yep, and bottom right's getting hit. No.
Yeah, 3 tanks
my-
going on 4.
I
I
need
think
my-
it was a smart call to not like the scores looked even, but they are on 3 tanks going on 4. Like it just would not have been pretty for top left. So I think it's a good call to leave top right alive in this specific situation.
Yeah, Roz is not gonna win this fight here.
Let's see what top right does with it. They kind of have a second lease on life. What are they going to do? I think they should get Rotters, a tank. Other than that, I don't know.
Yeah, top right's gonna have to swap like a lot.
A ton, yeah. They have a really low chance.
So
of
this
winning
game is gonna be a long game if top left doesn't finish top right. But
so many bunkers by Cyrus. I love it.
Mm.
He's got 5 bunkers, all unmerked, 2 depots. So much. But he should really start merking. Like, those units are pretty weak.
Cyrus has a habit of getting a lot of bunkers.
Yeah,
Don't know why.
start
Bad
merking.
strategy. Terrible.
They might even get mid.
If they do, that's kind of dumb because top right was just gonna hit them.
Yeah, well, top right most likely, like, they may play perfectly, but most likely they'll throw it in one direction. So getting mid's pretty dangerous.
Mm.
You should try to be as friendly to top right as you
So,
can.
no,
so
if
that
I'm
nice
top
rig-
right, I'm just gonna hit bottom right the whole game because they killed me for no reason. Well, actually, I wouldn't.
Oh, here comes a tank. Are they gonna nuke too? Oh man, first shot. Yeah, there's a nuke. And boom.
There's 2 dead tanks unless the counter nuke comes.
Ouch. That's
Ooh.
not
2
good.
dead tanks. Too late. They need to kill though.
That might be it, honestly.
Okay.
I mean, 4 tanks.
This is
1500
this
the
is
tank.
really good for
Bottom
Roz.
right. Yeah.
Don't tell me that. Don't tell me that.
$2.
I'm still in belief. I'm still rooting.
Well, they have 1 nuke left, so maybe if they get a dream nuke and they can get rid of these tanks.
Better have my DM cash ready, boy.
Oh my god.
This might be a good nuke right here. You might be able to nuke here.
I'm gonna tell Cyrus he's cost me $2 so far.
Oh, the tanks are coming through mid. Uh-oh. Light green's just, like, Toxic's just rolling. He's got 14 range.
I think this game might just be over.
Yeah,
I'm not
I
sure.
think they might snowball it. Like, top right is not much of a factor here. Like,
Yeah.
Ross has got 4, 12, 5, and he's holding back a whole team.
Yeah.
Tough.
I
They need a
think
tank.
Raj should move one of these tanks and that are right there into mid. But
It's
I
going
think
pretty good for him. Yeah,
It's-
they're taking mid. I mean,
Well, I mean, right now the tanks are just sitting back doing nothing. So
yeah. Oh, maybe blue will nuke after this tank finishes. Okay, his SCV's coming.
yeah,
He needs to take mid. There's only 2 tanks here.
third
comes a
tank is
nuke.
coming.
There
Oh,
goes the
and his
nuke.
tank is in range. Are we gonna see counter nuke? His nuke is all the way back in base, so Roz's nuke is nowhere to be found.
The one tank's gonna
One
go
tank.
down
Nice, not bad, but he needed more.
Still-
I think.
4-1. Yeah, I
Yeah.
definitely think this game's over.
Yeah, they lost the Rodder. They needed way more with that nuke, and
Honestly, Roz, I just love you. If you're stream
Oh,
cheating and you can
screw
hear me, Roz, I
is that
love you.
three
It's
for
a
3?
10-minute delay. There's no goddamn way they're stream cheating. I mean, if they're stream cheating, that is very, very, very inaccurate information.
And he won with all different partners too, right? He won with who was the second game with? I don't remember.
I don't remember.
It was like Kurdo or something. Yeah, Kurdo.
Green, did
and
Green kill
Toxic.
one of their tanks? Green just killed one of their tanks, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, this shit's over. It's wrap it up.
Oh my
Dude, you
god.
can't be cussing. There's an 8-year-old in here.
Uh,
I just like. I'm getting
Really
OCD.
good execution, very good execution of a 4v2 hold by bottom right. They did what they needed to
Alright,
do.
next game you're gonna have to owe me $3 because my money's going on Roz again. You know, if he plays.
I swear, if you go to Vegas and you keep doubling down on the same bet, at one point it's just gonna go bad for
But-
you.
But what if you won one time? You get nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Cyrus, I'm betting on you! Come on, man! I'm rooting for you!
He's got tanks in his base. What's he gonna do?
Oh, they're pushing a tank on bottom side. Green just lost the tank.
Oh.
But-
Oh.
They nuked and that tank is dead.
Yikes.
Yeah, this is over.
All right, GG. Nicely played.
Free cash,
See you in the
Jack.
next
Don't
one.
ever bet against me again.
I swear to God, I'm gonna have to not. Hey, Isaiah, on the Dow market or on Nasdaq, who is your #1 stock pick?
Don't know, but still.
God damn it, Isaiah.
Oh man, this game is so over.
Well, at least it was a quick game. 24 minutes in. The other ones we've had
Yeah.
about an hour.
It was about 50 minutes plus. Like this feels like the fourth game or like After Dark or something. It's so late. Actually, never mind. It's only 12.
Yeah, it's not terribly late. It's just yeah.
Mm. Dude, drag
Roz,
Roz in here. Drag Roz in here so I could tell him the amount of money that Jack now owes me. It's
huh?
like stupid. I'm gonna tell Roz the amount of money you owe me. With that $2, I'm gonna go to the store and get 2 chips for $1. That insane Dorito uh, deal, you know, two small bags of chips for $1. And get 4 of them.
What a
Thanks
quick
for
game! Oh my god.
move Jack. Move Roz in here.
They're coming in here.
Let's go, Roz. Thanks for the $2.
So
What's my-
Roz and Panda, who carried who? Just you guys can say it at the exact same time.
Roz, Panda, Roz carried. You know, Roz. Thanks for the $2. You know, Jack, pay up.
Yeah,
Obviously.
apparently, and don't take this the wrong way, Roz. I was betting against you only because I thought surely you took 2 games, you can't take a third. But I was
He's gonna take the 4th one
wrong.
too. You know.
So
Yeah. It was Panda's strategy. He basically made he called most of the decisions.
Panda sucks.
no, but Panda was the architect in this case.
For the most part, I would say. I liked the plan enough.
Panda sucks, man.
That's how you win those kinds of lobbies, Roz. When you want to snowball, that's how you...
Yeah,
Panda,
but
you suck.
there's not a lot of pro league lobbies where you get in a situation where you feel like you can snowball like that. That was unusual. It was nicely played though.
So
I was
26.
I was a little scared about top left because they were all up in our shit the whole game. So I
You cut out there, Roz.
yeah, I don't know what's happening. I said I was a
Internet
little
sucks.
bit worried about the snowball plan. Given that top left seemed really concerned about us the whole game.
Your internet sucks.
Oh shit. Does it?
I was convinced that top left were bad. They were not the pros. They
But
were
sometimes
against me.
bad means that they'll hit you from cross when they shouldn't.
Yeah, exactly. So they're bad. So they're gonna...
Yeah, but
So
like
why would you have that kind of variable in your lobby with that might throw against you and you get to snowball and try
Let's
to win?
go.
I don't know.
Free $2. Pay up. You have my Venmo and everything.
Because we
Yes.
can't eliminate them, so I'd rather have the attention on them. I don't know. I think it's good to stay at least close, and we pulled ahead at exactly the right time. Like we were really close to them to the point where, you know, if we pull too far ahead, then top right and bottom left are kind of on the same page about which team they are trying to get the 6v2 against. If it stays even, which we kind of did, it just kind of worked out. Then it becomes really hard to orchestrate a 6v2.
Actually, I have an idea, Jack. How about you PayPal me $2 instead of Venmo? I'll send you.
You hear the shit I have to put up with, Roz. I fucking blame you. I owe
Just mute
Isaiah
him.
$2
Just mute him.
now. So,
Why
No.
mute me? Like,
really good gameplay, guys. Really awesome. Roz, 3 games in a row for the start of season 7. That's gonna be you're almost going Panda style here from
And style.
what was that? Was that season 4 or season 5?
Yeah. When Starduck won all those games for Panda.
Jack, I sent you my email. Send me
Well-
my cash.
I was talking about Panda, but I'll let you bring it up. Yes, I think Starduck had something to do with it.
I mean,
Yeah,
there
maybe.
was season 6 where I opened up with a 40% win rate for a solid
And
couple
then
weeks.
Starduck won everything.
No. Then I had like a 20-game losing streak.
Until Starduck bailed you out.
All right, well, guys,
Coach
hey,
done.
no epic
whoa,
music
where's my
going
cash?
this time, but I owe Zaya $2. That's the result of this game. We got game 4 coming up shortly, so stay tuned. Congratulations again to Toxic
Thank you,
Panda
Roz.
and Roz.
More money's going on you next match. Don't let me